All right, so I've got a different right triangle here. The side lengths are 3, square root of 6, and we don't know this third side here. So just based on this information that you have right now, we're looking from the perspective of this x. Let's see if I'll focus that a little better. Yeah. So from the x's perspective, the only one that you could find right now would actually just be tangent. So if we wanted to find tangent of x, that's always defined to be opposite over adjacent. So from x, it would be root 6 over 3. All right, and that's the only one that we can find out just based on these two numbers. But using the Pythagorean theorem, we can actually figure out this missing side here. So we've got a squared plus b squared equals c squared, where c is the hypotenuse. All right, and then a and b are just some of the legs. All right, it doesn't matter opposite over opposite or adjacent. That doesn't matter so much. But we're just going to substitute 3 in for a, so that'll be a 3 squared, and we're going to substitute square root of 6 in for b. So plus square root of 6 squared equals c squared. Now, let's simplify this. This is just 9. 3 squared is 9. Square root of 6 squared will just be 6. All right, and then, these are just 15. You'll square root both sides to get rid of the square. And so c is equal to the square root of 15. All right, so we can go ahead and put that in there now. Square root of 15. And now we can find your sine and cosine. Sine of x, that's going to be opposite over hypotenuse, which in this case is going to be square root of 6 over the square root of 15. And I guess I can go ahead and simplify these a little. You can divide them both by 3, so you're going to get root 2 over root 5. And if you wanted to rationalize the denominator here, because you have a square root, you could. I'm not too worried about it. If you were to rationalize it, that would give you square root of 10 over 5. All right, so either one of these answers is okay to me right now. Cosine. So cosine is adjacent over the hypotenuse. So from x, adjacent is going to be this 3, all right, because that's the side that's connected to that angle. So it would be 3 over root 15. And then if you wanted to rationalize it, that would be 3 root 15 over 15. Oh gosh, and then you can simplify the 3 and the 15. So it'd be root 15 over 5. Okay. Let's see here. I was trying to look and see what, the last time we said that tangent was also equal to sine over cosine. And so I was going to stack these on top of each other to kind of show you that that still equals root 6 over 3. So sine, I'm just going to use my last one here. Sine was root 10 over 5, and cosine was root 15 over 5. All right, so this is sine over cosine, which I'm saying it's going to equal the same thing over here. So the 5's cancel, and you just get root 10 over root 15. Then you can divide these both by 5. So you get root 2 over, this would be root 3. All right, well, they're still not exactly a match. But what you have to do now is you'd rationalize the denominator. All right. Again, I don't think I'm making you do this in any of your homework right now. But you'd multiply top and bottom by the square root of 3. So that would give you a square root of 6 up top and a 3 down below. And now you can see that they are the same thing. All right, so that was finding sine, cosine, and tangent based on that x. If you were to, base it on this other angle, all your trig functions would actually be different. All right, because x is a different angle than whatever this is over here. So you actually would get different answers for sine, cosine, and tan.